Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I realized that I kind of disappeared for a little over a week. Annalisa, if you are listening, I did share your last bit of Inktober or Halloween piece at the end of this video because I have kept you on my mind, darling, and I appreciate that you shared that with me, and I wanted to share it with not only you, but with all of you because you guys are amazing, and I just want you always to know that I appreciate you. And along with that, I know that I have some plans that I've talked about throughout Inktober, and I still have those plans, so bear with me. I'm just kind of working everything out. I've taken this kind of last week to finish a couple commissions that I had, get my head on straight a bit, and also kind of figure out my schedule, which I think has been coming together rather well, and I'm figuring out more of a continued pattern, but there's always the possibility that that could change. I did actually apply to a lovely clothing store out here that I absolutely adore. It's a clothing store that's like a cross between pinup, goth, and steampunk clothing, so it's right up my alley, and I absolutely love their clothes. I have a few dresses from them and some tops and some skirts that I absolutely love, so obviously being able to work somewhere that you love shopping is always a plus, so who knows, we shall see. Anything is possible. But continuing on and jumping into today's video, I wanted to keep things a little bit more relaxed this month in particular because, it's just a good way to kind of come down from doing Inktober and being so busy with Inktober. And really, it's kind of a way to revamp yourself and get yourself back in the flow of things. So I wanted to show you guys kind of just what I do when I'm sketching in my sketchbook. And with that, the thing that I kind of love to do when I'm setting up and I want to do like full pages like this where I'm just sketching a bunch of different faces is a lot of times I like to do various colors as far as the colored pencils go, because it kind of gives a little bit of character to each individual piece, and as you're drawing, the color can kind of make each one stand out on its own rather than it all being kind of one color blending all together. So it's just something that I personally have a little more fun doing, and it's kind of one of those things where as I do that, a lot of times for me, and you'll see it, I will end up having a piece or a sketch in particular that after I've worked on other sketches, I'll kind of come back to and add a little more detail to, maybe mix in some different colors, bolden it to whatever and change it up, because it's kind of one of those that I realize I tend to give a little more attention to. I kind of sketch out a bunch of different ones, find the one that I kind of like the most, or in another way, find more of an interesting backstory that could be to that character, and then kind of create a design for that character by just adding a little bit more details. And I really have a lot of fun with that. You'll see that in this video, I do take the blue sketch at the bottom and I give her cat ears. And of course you can see she has a scar and super long earrings and everything like that. And that's one of those where, I kind of think of like, oh, wow, did she get that scar? And then giving her kind of the blush pink cheeks and lips and everything, and having fun with it, and kind of just building a little more depth to the character, and kind of in my head as I'm drawing, creating a little like story or idea behind the character to add just a little bit of depth to it for me. And that's kind of just where the fun comes in, and it's like, oh, designing this character's look and seeing, and it's kind of gotten me thinking that I really need to start developing a few original characters for myself. I see that as such a popular thing, and I've honestly never done something like that, and I think that it would be a lot of fun. And I think the best way to do it would also be to kind of pull you guys in and get some of your guys's input and opinions and kind of create a story or a few characters with a few different backstories and kind of seeing where it goes. But I really think that that could be a lot of fun. And who knows? But here is just this kind of simple sketch page. It's really just so peaceful to do and a lot of fun. And I definitely recommend it for you guys for just practicing and working on your sketching. And here is Annalise's piece that I've been wanting to share for more than a week now, and I just hadn't gotten a chance to. Thank you so much for submitting this to me. I so appreciate it, and I want you guys to know that even if I know Inktober's over and there's not really any themes going on, but if there is a piece that you'd love for me to share, feel free to tag me over on Instagram at Greatly Geeky and give me permission to share it in my video, and I'd love to share your guys' art. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Take it easy, and I will see you in the next video.